Welcome to another day and another RV Tech Tale. Got a call from a customer that stated that she was having a lot of water that was coming out of the underbelly of her RV. When I showed up, it turned out that the water pump had failed, but when I was looking into it, I found out there was a few changes that have been made to the RV system. Now, whether it was at the manufacturer's or afterwards, I'm not sure, but we'll look with this. We'll start with, of course, at the factory, these were mislabeled. So the customer has got that straightened up. I know that has nothing to do with the water leak, just how this has come up here. Now here, this very clearly says city water connection. That's the freshwater connection. I'm assuming that's to fill the freshwater tank, and there's some kind of a cap on it. I've not messed with it. Not sure what that is there for. So then, let me get back here so that we can look as to what the issue was. And the issue, like I said, was that the water pump, sorry, that's my flashlight, the water pump had failed. And luckily the water had ran along this false wall, dipped over into this hole, and from there had leaked into the underbelly. So no real damage on the inside based on that failure. But what I did find was that the city water connection that was here ran to the water pump. So all that city water pressure was always on this water pump. Now the customer did not have to have the water pump on to be running her water. She did say sometimes that it seemed like it was a little weak, and I'm just wondering if that was the water pump that was kind of showing a resistance to the water going through. So what I did was I removed the original water line that went from the city water connection to the water pump. I removed the outgoing part of the water pump that went to the city connection over there. I think you can, I can barely point it, it's right in that area there. So I took that hose and simply connected it here and completely bypassed the water pump. So now she's had water, everything's going well. But for now, I want to take this water pump out. And then if the customer decides to put the water pump back in, I'm going to have to figure out where the line for the freshwater tank comes in to go here, then goes out to the system. But anyway, so why that was labeled that way, I'm not sure. Why it was plumbed that way, again, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out, and like I said, until then, the customer has water.